This just in. The CEO of JP Morgan Chase says Bitcoin's price can 10x in the next 5 years. I don't know. Sounds bullish to me. That sounds bullish to me. And just a couple years ago, he was speaking horrible things about Bitcoin. Of course, I'm gonna update you guys with the exact video. Keep watching. In other news, Willy Woo says, don't feel lonely. Here's some things that China also banned. Movies about time travel. China has banned movies about time travel. Can you say control? They banned Alice in the Wonderland, Brad Pitt, gaming consoles. They banned the letter N. Think about this. Okay, it's absolutely ridiculous. If we look back at all the companies that were banned by China and you didn't participate in some of those companies' stocks, you'd be broke, right? If you did, you'd be rich in a lot of them, okay? China banning Bitcoin is literally a positive thing. It speaks to show that they're literally taking away the powers of control and they're scared of it. It's called authoritarianism. So Bitcoin being banned in China is not that bad, but I'll tell you what's good, okay? Bitcoin's actually gonna ban China. Okay, we're gonna ban China. We're gonna get together. Here's some code brought up by the community. It's so funny. They're trying to ban IP addresses coming from China. I don't know if it's actually gonna work, but I thought it was really interesting and funny that we will get together and attack it back. As you can see here, I've showed this chart before. I need to show it again because I thought it was really important. September is usually a bad month for Bitcoin. We're actually not doing that bad. To be completely honest with you, we're not doing that bad. In October, though, look at those percentage increases, guys. In 2020, October, Bitcoin's price went up 27.7%. I don't know about you guys, but I feel like the month of October is gonna be very lucrative for cryptocurrency. You know I'm bullish, you know I'm saying Bitcoin's going to 100K. You get the deal. If you've been watching my videos for any period of time, you know what the deal is, all right? I think it's bullish. I'm buying altcoins, and at the end of this video, yes, at the end of this video, I'm gonna tell you my recent altcoin trades so you can see exactly what I'm accumulating. It's not gonna be every single altcoin trade, but I'm gonna show you from my Zerion because that's the easily accessible one. And you'll see exactly why I'm buying them, et cetera, et cetera. In other news, Cardano announces partnership with Dish Network. Wow. These guys work hard, they just don't stop. And Chainlink. I mean, Chainlink really kind of partners with everybody, but Dish Network is trying to get ahead of the curve. They're trying to get out of the Dish era. Okay, they're trying to be better and they're announcing a partnership with Cardano. This is a huge company. This is big. In this video here, I'm gonna go over more DeFi news, specifically DeFi regulation news, NFT news, huge NFT news, cryptocurrency adoption, who's adopting cryptocurrency, and my recent trades. Like I told you, I'm gonna give you my recent trades at the end of this video. Keep watching. What's going on, everybody? Alex back with another video. And sorry, the background, look at it, it's dirty, it's all messed up. It's because I'm getting set up in my new office at the same time of moving from one house to another. It just happened to be that my girlfriend had 2 beautiful daughters. So I've been in lockdown in the hospital right after moving. So excuse me, my background's not pretty and all nice and stuff, but I'll get it set up eventually. But I had to come on here and give you guys a news video. So if you appreciate the content, like this video, share it with a friend, and of course, subscribe to the #1 cryptocurrency channel on planet Earth. I do my own research, do not accept sponsorships, and I'm handsome with a mustache. What other proposition do you need? And of course, leave a comment below of what video you guys want me to make, because I'm actually gonna be doing a little poll. If people keep talking about, you know, specific topics, like if everybody's talking about a coin, I'm just gonna make a video on it, because I'm here for you guys, right? You guys are my audience. You guys supported me through the thick and thin. Even when I'm not posting videos, I get a whole bunch of positive reinforcement. When I talked about my 2 daughters in my last video, I got like almost 400 positive comments, and it just made me really think, like, I really appreciate you guys. I would not be here if it wasn't for you. So I'm gonna be making videos for you guys. So leave a comment below of what video you want me to talk about. If I get a majority rule situation, I'll definitely hop in there and get something done for you guys. So let's go to some DeFi news. As we've seen from the beginning, the first thing I showed you guys, the CEO of JP Morgan Chase saying Bitcoin price can 10x in the next 5 years. That's really funny, because if we come over here just a couple of years ago, this was in 2019, we could see that he was just bashing it.
You made a comment earlier today that Bitcoin was a fraud.
Yeah.
Why is Bitcoin a fraud?
Yeah, so separate blockchain, which is a technology, from Bitcoin, the currency. And now there are multiple currencies, and so I'm talking about not Bitcoin per se, I'm talking about currencies. You know, the first, and the reason, and I'm not saying go short, because I know Jim Chanos was up earlier. You know, Bitcoin can sell $100,000 of Bitcoin before it goes down. So there's not advice on what you do. My daughter bought some Bitcoin and it went up, and she thinks she's a genius now. But it's I did refer to it as like the tulip bulb crisis of the 1700s, or whatever. But here's the reason: governments, the first thing they do is form a currency. They like to control the currency. They control it through a central bank. They also like to know who has it, where it is, where it's going. Okay, and you just saw China just is closing down the Bitcoin exchanges. And what all I ever said is that at Bitcoin, the bigger these things get, the more governments, right now, they look at it as a novelty. They love in Washington, talk about, oh, this is technology, we love technology. Wait until someone gets hurt. Wait until it's used for illicit purposes, which it is somewhat used for illicit purposes. They close it down. That's my point. So it's not, you can argue and I also think there's a good reason for it. If you're in Venezuela or Ecuador or North Korea, you're better off probably using Bitcoin than using their currency. That can't possibly be true in the United States, unless you're speculating. And that isn't a reason to say something has value, because other people are going to speculate. That's tulip. And that's what I was saying. So I don't think, and also, like I said, the other reason to close down is because it's used for illicit purposes. And so it's just not a real thing, and eventually it'll be the emperor without clothes.
I don't know about you guys, but I'm here to make money. It looks like he's here to further his agenda. And clearly, he was incorrect. If you watch that video and go look at the price, he was talking about it when it was $4,100. The current price of Bitcoin right now is $41,000. If you listen to these experts, right, like JP Morgan CEO, if you listen to these experts, right, you'd be out big time, which brings me to my next topic of discussion. As you can see here, what I'm looking for from a technical analysis perspective is this channel. I'm watching this channel closely, and I'm probably going to be buying, considering I'm bullish. I'm going to be buying if we get to the bottom of the channel, and then I might take profit at the top. And that's pretty much what I've been doing. This is what my coaches have been doing, rinse and repeat, and which allows us to stack Satoshis. Again, guys, if you want to get my calls, my buy calls, my coaching live Q&As, my coaches live Q&As, they're better than me at technical analysis, day trading, etc. I have a website called thefundamentalsecrets.com. I'll leave the link in the description below. But basically, my consultant will reach out to you and break down everything. But this is where all of my calls on the spot, like even before I do it, sometimes I'll let people know what I'm researching and the reasons I'm going to buy it. This is everything that I put into cryptocurrency. So go to the link below, apply, and my consultant will reach out. Okay. As you can see here, this actually came from my coaches, not even me. I'm waiting for Bitcoin to either break to the downside or the upside of this channel. So I'm making a decision pretty much every single time. This very, very simple technical analysis, support and resistance, trend lines. It's very, very simple. So I'm looking to see what Bitcoin does. If it breaks to the downside, I'm going to watch it again at 34,000. 34,000, I'll probably go pretty heavy, and I'll dollar cost average. And that's probably where it's going to go, to be completely honest. This is the highest area of volume here. So it looks like there might be some support there, hopefully. And then if we break to the upside, I do expect Bitcoin to continue higher, and I do expect it to hit to 100K soon. Now, if we look at other news, you can say the sentiment for Bitcoin is playing out positive in general. As you can see here, Elon Musk suggests China's cryptocurrency crackdown is related to the Communist Party maintaining its grip on power. They pretty much do this with everything. That has to be a positive thing. That means that they're scared of it. That's why they're taking action against it. If we look at other news, Coinbase launches a get paid in crypto direct deposit. They obviously couldn't launch their lend feature for some reason. They're basically getting regulated, but they actually have, an interesting direct deposit. I might pay my employees. If my employees ask for it, I'll pay them in cryptocurrency, because this will actually help out a lot of people when it comes to tax purposes, et cetera, et cetera. If we come in other news, you can see that Coinbase Pro is allowing support for AVAX. You can see that the smart contract platforms are obviously doing well in general. Now, I will say this is just my opinion, and it's the opinion of a lot of prominent figures in crypto, including Gavin Wood. I think that AVAX is good short term, but there's going to be a call to decentralization. And the reason I say that is because there's going to be regulation that comes in. And the truly decentralized platforms, the ones that actually have, I wouldn't say AVAX is decentralized by any means. I believe it's more on the centralized part. But the reason why it's not going to work is because very specific, they're going to get taken down. You can't take down decentralization. You cannot take down decentralization, which is going to be another topic of discussion, of course. This is what I'm saying here. Decentralized exchange tokens boom as Chinese investors look for alternatives. So we see the ban in China. We see the transactions halting. So they're going to decentralized exchanges. This is another reason why a lot of people ask me, Alex, why don't you save transaction fees by going on some centralized exchanges and making trades there? I just want to learn the decentralized economy. So I pretty much, for the majority of my trades, unless I can't find it on Uniswap, I'm using Uniswap. So it's like new age trading, right? No one does this. So I want to be ahead of the curve, which brings me to the point I was talking about here when it comes to decentralized exchanges and decentralization. I think it's really important, right? Because if you guys didn't know, there's this website called the Pirate Bay. It's kind of similar to LimeWire back in the day when it comes to music, but basically you can get any movie, any picture, any book, any song, that as long as people are actually using it. But you can get like, there's a huge library of content. This is the actual website right here. This is the Pirate Bay website. I can literally search anything I want. I'm not going to go into it because there's a lot of like ads and bad information. And you can get like viruses if you don't know what you're doing. But the point I'm trying to explain here is that they've been sued multiple times, right? This was created, as you can see here, in 2003, and the creators got sued multiple times and were sentenced to serve 1 year in prison and pay a fine. But for some reason, it's still providing access everywhere. Like you can find it anywhere. I can download right now. And it's because of a technology called peer-to-peer technology. The more decentralized the network is, the harder it is to take down. If you have central points of failure, you can get like the police to come in and just attack like the 5 central points of failure and then take down the whole entire AVAX market or something like that. I'm not saying AVAX has only 5. I'm just saying the more decentralized, the more secure. So this is a really important case study because as you can see here, Elon Musk in the news saying it's not possible to destroy crypto, but governments can slow it down. So if you play the long run with cryptocurrency, pretty much 9 times out of 10, you're going to win unless they take down the internet. And this is like an ultimatum situation where you're not even going to be able to eat food if they took down the internet. So who cares, right? There's no sense worrying about your money if you can't eat food. If you can't get food from the grocery store, who cares? It's ultimatum scenarios. So as long as the internet still goes, and as long as there's people on planet Earth, and as long as Bitcoin has a use case as well as Ethereum, it's impossible to take down. The governments can't take it down no matter what they do, right? Especially the decentralized ones, which is like Bitcoin and Ethereum are by far the most decentralized networks. So you can be pretty confident, right? I would say Cardano's in that category too. Those 3 coins are impossible to take down. Now they might destroy the price, but remember, it's a world currency. So no matter what United States does, no matter what China does, pretty much like every single country on planet Earth would have to get together and ban it at once, which you guys know is very unlikely. And I would even say probably impossible. So in general, cryptocurrency is here to stay unless the internet goes down or something catastrophic, unless they hack Ethereum or Bitcoin, which is supposed to be unhackable, immutable technologies, transparency, right? Think about that. Just think about that in your head. And that should make you feel more comfortable about your investments in cryptocurrency. In other news, Bitfinex just spent $23.7 million in fees to make a single Ethereum transaction, which kind of shows the default of crypto. Although we have this open transparency, we have the decentralization, the security, power to the people, world currency thing going on, it's still very clunky. The user interface sucks. If Bitfinex can spend $23.7 million on accident, they did this on accident, to send $100,000 worth of Tether. And it's funny because I did this the other day. I was buying an NFT. I was supposed to put 0.03. I put 0.3. I lost $900 for no reason, just because of the user interface of cryptocurrency, which kind of shows how, number one, if they fix the interface, we can get more adoption. And number two, it shows how early you guys are, especially if you know how to navigate this space. It's kind of like, I say it all the time, but it's true. It's like navigating the internet before, we had these big websites pop off, right? And right now we're in kind of like the .com bubble, but like this is like a world .com bubble. It's like way bigger. It's like 50 times bigger. In other news right here, you can see the Great Firewall of China blocks access to 2 ultra popular cryptocurrency data sites for users based in mainland. So they're blocking CoinMarketCap and CoinGecko. This gives you price feeds. I use them all the time. I'm sure you guys use them as well. It just shows how scared China is. It's as simple as that. It just shows that they're trying to take action against it, and there's no stopping it. Every country on planet Earth, America and the Western countries should definitely get together and like adopt it harder because China's going to take over. I don't know if they're buying a dip or not, because like I showed in my other video, they ban it and then unban it and ban it and it's crazy. All right, in other news, you can see here, the Bank of England announces members of CBDC working groups, including PayPal, Monzo, and more. You can see they're making their own central bank digital currency. I don't know what you guys want to tell you. The technology is superior. It's better than anything we've ever had. It's revolutionizing, finance in front of our eyes, right? There's no better situation for investments in the world. There's nothing you can invest in right now that will get you the returns. You are on the cusp of innovation when it comes to cryptocurrency. I really want you guys to understand that because all the signs are pointing to it. Now let's go into NFT news. As you can see here, DC Comics is giving away potentially millions in free Ethereum NFTs. That's obviously big. We're getting the biggest creators jumping into NFTs. Side-eyeing Cole NFT sells for $75K. That's ridiculous. Like, it's just... It's crazy. These NFTs scare me. I actually put in like 15 grand into some different NFTs. I'll show you guys a portfolio. Leave a comment below if you guys want to see what NFTs I have. I know you guys like most likely like trading in DeFi from, you know, my previous history. But if you guys want me to talk about my NFTs, leave a comment below. Also, NFL and Dapper Labs plan on launching American football focused NFT market. Big time. Big time. This is crazy, guys. Like the NBA is already in it. Now the NFL's coming. Like, I don't know. You guys put 2 and 2 together. The biggest companies on earth are making a shift. And let's go into some cryptocurrency adoption. Robinhood Crypto COO CTO hint that DeFi features are coming. If you guys did not know, they actually gave you access to your crypto. Robinhood was notorious in the cryptocurrency community for not allowing people to actually move their crypto. Now they allow it. They recently had a wait list and they're allowing people to do that. And then DeFi features are going to probably happen. They're hinting to DeFi coming out on Robinhood. It is the biggest investment app on planet Earth. In other news, we see paying for Taco Bell with Dogecoin may be soon a reality. That's big. They're basically partnering with the payment processor. As you can see, that's the goal of a new partnership between crypto payment processor BitPay and Verifone. So every Verifone, I guess you can say, store, and that's a lot more than just Taco Bell, but a lot of stores might be able to accept Dogecoin. I don't know why they're picking Dogecoin. It's this Elon Musk thing, but it's great. Crypto adoption is always great. As you can see here, Argentina's Boca Juniors looks to jump on the crypto bandwagon. We're seeing soccer clubs. PSG has their own token. We're seeing the NFL. We're seeing like what do you guys want me to say? Like, it's so obvious. I don't think you need me to tell you that we're there and we're gonna make money in the long run. Even if the cycle ends, wait 2 years and you're rich. Like, people take 20 years to get rich, like especially if you invest correctly, especially in the bear market. That's like my time of most activity. I go the hardest in the bear market, especially last one. I was selling like things in my house to buy crypto. But if you really think about it, like just take a step back. Think about people who have gotten rich. Why don't you read like someone's story about how they got rich, like Sam Walton or whatever. Ask a millionaire. If you know a millionaire, ask them. How long did it take you to become a millionaire? Right? Ask them, right? With cryptocurrency, all you need is a couple hundred X's and you can make $1 million. I've seen people do it right in front of my eyes. I did it myself. So even if it's 500,000, even if it's just $100,000, ask people that have made this money how long it takes them to do that. And even if we go into a full-on bear market, which I doubt, and I don't think it's going to happen, but let's say we do. I still think 2 to 3 years to make $1 million is the greatest experience you will ever have in your life when it comes to money. And it's going to go away relatively soon. This might be like the last big hoorah cycle, or maybe one more, maybe, before the cat's out of the bag. You guys are early. Take advantage of cryptocurrency. Let's go to the last part here. I'm not going to go too much into the coins. I'll just give you my reasoning behind it. Here's my Zerion. This is just one of my trading portfolios. This was actually called by one of my coaches. So I'm in profit now. I'm in profit. I put in about like 9,000 plus, what is that? That's another 13. No, I'm sorry. That's like right here, 4,000 plus about 6,000. It's about 10 grand. I'm up about $2,300. So that's a good call. You know, he thinks it's going to continue to go higher. This is like a low market cap gem. It's cross-chain Oracle service, so they're big. We talked about this a long time ago too. Smooth Love Potion, I just recently bought this as well. If you guys don't know, it's basically used when it comes to Axie Infinity. It's one of the in-game features. I bought about 12,000. We're a little bit up. Before this was higher up, but the chart looks great, to be completely honest with you. And I do think they're coming up with more burn mechanisms for SLP token. We have Rat Mirror token. As you can see here, I'm actually at a loss at Rat Mirror token, but I do think they're going to be good in the future. They're synthetic assets, and the chart looks amazing. It's just been continuously going down. I do think they're going to get a jump relatively soon, but they're cross-chain DeFi synthetic assets. So they've been on my radar for a long time. I thought they were going to jump off soon. You can see right here, we have the Truth. This is basically gaming and cryptocurrency, as well as ILV, gaming and cryptocurrency. Rally is kind of like a social media token. Now, these are just like my trading accounts. And then we have Phantom, of course. I've been making a lot of money off Phantom. I took like half of my Phantom and put them on the Phantom blockchain. But in general, these coins are super solid. I think my team recently called Sushi as well. But in general, these coins are going to do well. I might get out of Rally. I might just take the loss on Rally, and I might take the loss on Rat Mirror token, or maybe jump back in. I don't know, because it is bullish for me in general. I just think right now the market's favoring they're favoring like layer ones and kind of like the big DeFi projects. So I might just cycle money into there and then buy Wrap Mirror token a little bit later. But in general, this is one of my trading accounts. You guys know I have DOT. You guys know I've been going hard on Polkadot. You guys know I've been getting into some of the decentralized exchanges on Cardano. I made a Cardano video series that you guys could watch. And of course, I have Cardano staking right now. I have some KSM. I bought some Moon River. Moon River, a lot of people have been talking about it. I talked about it in my videos as well. So in general, you guys get to see, that's not every single coin I have. I'm not opening all my wallets. Again, if you want to get that type of features, go to thefundamentalsecrets.com. That's where I do everything. Get access to live Q&As, exclusive content with me. You can literally ask me anything you want. But yeah, that's pretty much for this video. I don't really have anything else to say. Market sentiment looks bullish, like I've been kind of saying for a while. We're just waiting for October to start, and we're waiting for some of these support levels. Maybe we might get down to the $34,000 range, or we could break out of this channel here and continue for a new all-time highs in general. So that's pretty much it for this video, guys. If you like the quality of this content, hit like. If you don't, leave some constructive criticism. Subscribe for more video updates. And like I always say, if you don't get with it, you will get left behind. Thanks for watching this, guys. Catch you in the next one.